By many accounts, one of the most underrated home venues in all of the NFL resides in the heart of Nashville, Tennessee, and that's where we find ourselves at Nissan Stadium. Today, it's Week 4, and we've got what should be a great one here between the Las Vegas Raiders and the Tennessee Titans. Fall is in the air, and the NFL season is in full swing, and we're underway here in Week 4. And this will go as a touchback. Things at the 25.
Ready. 19.
Willis going to look to throw first play. He's got his tight end. It's Tommy Tremble. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A good pickup there of 22. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. Now here's a little touch pass as they tap it quickly to their receiver. And nowhere really to go there. He'll take this up just shy of midfield. The Titans had 2-1 now to start the campaign, and they moved back above 500 with a victory last week.
And you look at their start, a win, a loss, then a win. This might be something we see from them a lot this year, because when they're at their best, they can play with anybody. But bringing their best every week, that's been a challenge thus far.
19 Tiger. Go.
Room here to run. And good work there in open space. And he's got this all the way down now to the 32. Running game working. They'll stick with it on 1st down. A gain of 3, 2nd down.
They went right back to him, but he pretty much had nowhere to go on that play.
Yeah, the previous carry looked pretty good. That one, maybe he was a little tired. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe he should have tapped out and had a second back come in and maybe make that run. Who knows?
Now here's a handoff out of the gun. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. He'll wind up losing 3. And now it's 3rd down.
60 Maverick, 60 Maverick, 18 Pioneer. Check it.
Third down, it's Willis. They're trying to find Chark, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Nate Hobbs. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Raider defense delivers a score. Well, they were advancing the ball. They had a couple first downs under their belt, but a big mistake there on the opening drive leads to 6 points the other direction.
And what a good read that was on his part, Brandon, because it prevents a possible scoring drive with how they were moving things along. And it gives the defense the early advantage. Was going to be a definitely entertaining battle between these units.
The extra point splits the uprights, and it's now a 7-0 game. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six, and now the kick is away. Well, from deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this out. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. The Titans offense set to begin the drive.
Hey, check that, street.
Willis will try again here after the pick six. And Sharp calls it in. Taking it right down Broadway. Touchdown, Titans. And CD, we have seen some great runs the last few times we've been together, but I think we can at least put this one in our top 5. That was a determined gallop there. Extra point right down the middle, and we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. Taken in at the 3. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18. They'll come out throwing here on first down. And this turns into a nice gain with a slide at the end. The escapability in evidence there as that one good for 15 and a first.
I haven't met a quarterback yet that didn't enter the league with a massive chip on his shoulder if he wasn't a first-round pick. They want to show the league that they made a big mistake. Determined to get the first down there. No hesitation at all to tuck it and go. I bet he would have tried running through their entire defense if it meant reaching that marker.
So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33. Adams the man in motion right. Back to throw now on first down. Throwing left side here, and it's complete. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. Rookie to rookie on the hook up there, and it's a first down.
I know this may be jumping the gun a little bit, but 7-7, they're flinging it around like crazy. Look at the drive that's going on here. Partner, we may have to start thinking about one of these defenses just holding someone to a field goal and maybe trying to get an advantage that way.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. First rep of the game for Josh Jacobs. And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked out before he can get back to the line of scrimmage. The play action fake. They'll look to throw. His throw incomplete.
Whenever I see a drop like that, I have to kind of take a step back and check myself a little bit. So used to seeing those big guys make big-time spectacular plays that when they drop one, I have to remind myself, we ask a lot out of these guys. Block and catch the football, not easily done in today's NFL.
Oh, trying to get that to Adams, but that's intercepted. Picked off by Amani Hooker. And the Titans are going to take possession of the football. 3rd and long that time. He was trying to make something happen, but a little too risky.
Well, the field tilted on him. And what I mean by that is what you said. 3rd and long. Got to push it downfield to try to pick up the first down. Defensive backs live for this situation. And they took advantage of the young man right there.
They'll start by running the option to the right. And he got blown up. Losing yardage on the play back at the 44. On 2nd and 11 now. Willis. And the Raiders have got him. Tough spot for Willis and the Titans. Now facing 3rd and long following the sack. Back to throw. There's Trimble, the tight end. And he can only get this to the 42-yard line. And that is not near enough. Trying for it on 4th down. Here's Willis. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. And the Raiders are going to get possession of the football as time will run out on this first quarter of play. These two teams all tied after one. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. They'll start in excellent field position following the INT. And he'll be taken down at about the 45. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Once again, it's Jacobs. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down. On 3rd down, here comes Jacobs. And a good run here as he'll rumble all the way down to the 40-yard line. The pickup goes for 16 and a Raider first down. Jacobs going to try the middle. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground. But I think the play gets made by the defensive front. Because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
They'll need to get it to the 30 for a first. This is 3rd down. Moore, the man in motion. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Going right side here, and that's complete. And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. A great effort there. His 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Raiders have moved out in front. Point after, right down the middle. And that makes the score 14-7. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. And 2 interceptions already here in this first half. That's got to affect him a little bit, right? He's got to be thinking about it.
He's got to be thinking about it, but most of the good ones, they find a way to put it aside. They're not happy about it by any stretch of the imagination. They find a way to put it aside and continue to play their game.
Can he put it aside? Let's find out.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
From the 35 on second down, Willis. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Jonathan Abram picks it. And the Raiders are going to take possession of the football. A nightmare of a first half for him, and that's now 3 interceptions. But Charles, with his talent, if anyone can shake this off and right the ship, it's him.
I agree, because you don't get to be one of the best quarterbacks in the league without developing some major mental toughness. So I expect him to go in the locker room at halftime, hit the reset button, and come out a new guy in half number 2.
Now a play fake here on first down. That's caught by his big tight end, Mike Gesicki. And they'll work this down inside the 30.
A lot of tight ends just use their size and their strength, try to occupy some space and kind of body people away and catch the football. But not this guy. He's a refined route runner. Makes me wonder if he took some dance classes in his background with his footwork.
And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. Second and 13. That is incomplete.
No coverage bust by the defense here. They did a nice job accounting for everybody, and that led to an incompletion.
The offense on 3rd down, they've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is going to be 3rd and 13. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And able to find Gesicki as tight end. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Titans 16. A big play there as they get the conversion on 3rd and 13. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the second quarter, 14-7. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. On play action, they'll throw. He's going to be sacked back at the 23-yard line. Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17. Running straight ahead is Jacobs. And he was able to shed 1 tackle but could not get away from there. 7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Looking to throw. He's got the connection to Moore. And he'll get inside the 10, but he's short of the line he needed. That'll give him 8 that time, and it'll be 4th down. The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. On now is the field goal team. Here's the Raiders. We'll try for 3. And his kick here is good. And they will move up by 10 now, 17-7. Well, they already had the early lead, and they get the interception, Charles, and now they add 3 more with the field goal.
Yeah, they're in control of how this game is playing out so far. You mentioned the early lead. Now they're expanding on it, getting plays on both sides of the ball. A winning recipe if they can keep this up.
And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. Titans offense set to begin the drive. Well, not much time remains here in this first half. We'll see if they can get something out of this drive, at least a field goal. They could certainly use it, down by 2 scores.
70 Ranger, 70 Ranger. 60 Bobcat, 50 Bobcat, trap 60, trap 60.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And they're able to get this one across the 35. One play has him to the 37 here for 1st and 10. And down he goes, brought down a Raider sack. Now Tennessee going to use the second of their timeouts, as the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime. And the job becomes twice as difficult now. After the sack, it's 2nd and 20.
18 Raiders.
2nd down, here's Willis. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Trayvon Merrick. An unfortunate sequence there, trying to get points before intermission, but now the interception, and their opponents have a chance to possibly pad their lead.
Yeah, they had an opportunity there, and they weren't able to capitalize on it, and that's something that could come back and haunt them later. They're begging their defense now to keep them from scoring before the half ends.
The slot man in motion right. And they'll send the slot in motion left. They'll bring a receiver in motion left. They'll try and start this drive in the air. They swing that out wide to Jacobs. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down about the 21 or 22. So on 2nd down, the field goal unit is on here as they try to get 3 before half. He connected on his first. This time it's 39 yards away. And this one is right through. And that will open the lead up now to 20-7. So they get the turnover in plus territory. The drive stalls out, but still able to get 3 out of that.
Yeah, we were able to see an offense and a defense kind of mix and match with each other, didn't we? Both of them trying to make sure that they had the upper hand and the advantage. Offense trying to get to the end zone. Defense, of course, trying to hold them to a field goal attempt. And it wasn't a guaranteed lock 3 from where they started. So, you know, their offense has to be happy to come away with those 3 points.
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. And they'll have time for one play. There's 2 seconds on the clock.
19 right.
Last play of the half. Here's Willis. And now here is another interception. Picked off by Nate Hobbs. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play of this first half. So we've reached halftime with the visiting Raiders out in front. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. The Raiders with the lead already, and they will get the football here as the second half is now underway. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. They'll wind up losing 11 on the play, and it'll be a 2nd and long. He'll look to throw. Over the middle, he's got Gesicki, the big 6'5" tight end. Got an extra defensive back out there for the Titans now here for 3rd down. Back to throw here. Wide open receiver, complete. And he is going to have the Raiders' 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. Moore, the man in motion. Back to throw again. And he's got the hook up to Moore. And they're going to get this down to about the 37. So operating from Tennessee territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line. They will run out of the gun with Jacobs. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
Running lanes were at a premium in the 1st half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big 2nd half.
6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. They'll look to throw. And that's going to be caught for a Raider touchdown. A great play there. His 2nd touchdown of the game, his 3rd on the year. As his guys are able to push that lead out a bit further. Now the Raider offense will stay out there as they'll line up to go for 2. Moore, the man in motion. They'll look to throw. And this is going to be caught. It's good. And that extends their lead by 2 more. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. A short kick taken at the 18. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, you had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. Now it's 2nd and 9. Willis will look to throw it. And Shark calls it in. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. 27 yards there, a 1st down.
That's good for a Tennessee Titan Left wing 19. Cut 19. Cut 19.
Willis will look to throw on first down. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And this one almost intercepted. Had a chance to come down with it in the end zone, but could not hang on. 2nd and 10 coming up here in Nashville. Third quarter action. Now a throw here to his running back. And he'll get it down on the play to the 37. That'll leave him with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there.
19, Pioneer. On the ball.
Willis will look to pass again here. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Barnett. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. Willis looks to pass it here. Got a man, and it's taken in for a Titans touchdown. Tommy Tremble from 3 yards out. And the Titans are able to cut into this deficit here in the final minute of the 3rd. The extra point splits the uprights, and that cuts the lead to 28-14. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. Their lead down to 2 scores after the touchdown a moment ago as they start with a 1st and 10. They'll begin on the ground with Jacobs. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Sometimes with the running game, you've just got to stick with it. Look, it's the 3rd quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence of the running game.
A 2nd down pass play there, but it's incomplete. Not his best throw there, but where we sit right now in the 3rd quarter, he's had a pretty good game throwing the football.
He certainly has, and it's not exactly at the point where we're doing 4-minute offense yet, but they've got to think about, I'm not going to say milking the clock, but understanding clock management here on out.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. He'll drop to throw. And that will be incomplete. Had to pass there. 3rd and long on your own side of the field. Just couldn't come up with anything.
That's why teams always talk about having to win the early downs, meaning you've got to gain yardage and set yourself up for 3rd and short, because when it's 3rd and long, the odds go down significantly trying to pick up the 1st down, even throwing the football.
And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. A great return there, bobbing and weaving his way for 31 yards. And it'll be Titan football. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And partner, as a former defensive back, I've got almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due, because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
And because offensively... Now Willis on 1st and 10. And my goodness, another interception. Jonathan Abram picks it. And the Raiders are going to take over once again at their own 25-yard line. Charles, whatever's going on between his ears right now, it's just not completely calculated correctly. 7 picks between last week and this week after that one.
And they always say the most important part of a player is those 6 inches between the ears. But right now, it's all those interceptions that are going on. So whoever his trusted confidant is on the sidelines, I don't know if it's the offense coordinator, the quarterback's coach, maybe the backup quarterback, that's who he needs to get with now and get himself calm.
It's a big play there for Vegas. So that run there, yeah, I don't know if it's overstating things to call it a thing of beauty, but in terms of football plays, that's as good as you're going to see. Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10. And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13. Give him maybe a yard, quite the opposite from the previous big gainer.
Brandon, we talk all the time about those hybrid players, guys who can do more than one thing. And I think if you're playing strong safety in the NFL today, you are a true hybrid. Part linebacker, part cover guy.
And coming up, sticking his nose in the mess there and making a nice play defensively. 2nd and 9 now. And he's not able to get away. Sacked back at the 22. The Raiders on 3rd down. They've hit 4 of 7. This will be a tough 3rd and 18. The play-action fake. They'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up. And his kick is indeed good, and that will extend their lead even further. So that almost certainly the final piece to this puzzle, a 3-score lead. I don't think there's any coming back from there.
Well, you know, normally I'd get on you for giving up on the game right here, but I do think you're right in this case. This late in the game, 2 scores is tough enough. 3, I'm with you. That seems out of the question.
Fields this way up at the 17, and he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
At their own 24-yard line.
Let's go now.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And the complexion of this one has really changed a fair amount. That last field goal makes it a 3-score game, so they need points in a hurry with time dwindling in the 4th quarter. Give them a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8.
I think if they want to start getting back into this game, it behooves them to get better on 1st down.
Yeah, certainly not what they were looking for there out of the opening play of this drive.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Willis. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. They go play action with Willis. And the Raiders have got him. Sam Hubbard. Credit him with a sack, and it goes as a loss of 6.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
To try again after the sack. Willis over the middle, complete into the hands of Trimble. And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 45-yard line. On 1st down, Willis. Finding his safety valve here. That's complete. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. So 8 yards on the completion there, and they'll be left with 2nd and a couple.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create.
And now here is another interception. Picked off by Rock Ya-Sin. And the Raiders are going to take over here up near the 40. He's at it again, Charles. He had the pick 6 last week. Not a pick 6 here, but an interception.
It's another Oski, because that's the word we use when we intercept a pass. Oski tells your team to rally around and block for you. But that worked really well last week because he made it all the way to the end zone. This week he got the Oski, maybe not a touchdown, but boy, he's playing really well.
Going down the middle, and it's complete. He's got room at the 30. Now he's into the clear again. And he takes it into the end zone across the chalk. Now there is a flag down, but I think that's offsides on the defense.
Yeah, I think that's going to stand, partner.
Extra point attempt to follow here. And the lead is now 24.
Makes the score Raiders 38, Titans 14.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This will be fielded inside the 5. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
Their own 23-yard line.
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. I had one tell me once, when we're having a tough patch, this too shall pass, this too shall pass. And finally we kept having a rough patch. He said, but you got to do something to make it pass. And that's what they have to do. They've got to get some control back, get themselves reasserted, and calm things down.
See if they can get calm and reassert themselves here. After an incomplete pass on second down, that'll leave them trying to convert on 3rd and 9. 3rd down, it's Willis. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. To the air on 1st down, here's Willis. And this will be good for a pickup of 9 to the 46. To throw again on 2nd down. Willis, he's going to let it fly. And this is dropped. Oh, it's incomplete. He had a big gainer in his sights, but he could not reel it in.
That's coverage you'd expect to see in a tie game late. Not in a lopsided game like this. They are not letting up.
Willis on 3rd and 1. And he's caught on the sideline, but he's not going to have a 1st down. They say he was out of bounds. So a big call there that brings up 4th.
Well, we've talked about it, CD, but it bears repeating. They are struggling to throw the football. All the interceptions and more incompletions. It just doesn't look like things are in sync out there.
I would agree with that, and it's not a good day when you feel like an incomplete pass is almost a win for you because it wasn't intercepted. And I think the receivers now, when they're running their routes, they want to catch the ball, but they also want to make sure that the defenders don't take it away.
Flushed out right. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, 1st down.
1st and 10, it's Willis.
Nowhere to turn here, and he's going to go down. Back at about the 37-yard line. After the sack on 1st down, Willis. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And it's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Tennessee.
And yeah, that touchdown counts for their team, but I think it counts more for the fantasy guys, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's just something maybe positive to look at on film, but this one's over, let's be honest.
Yeah, I agree with you totally on that one.
Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete. So despite the huge deficit, they're going to keep fighting. Here comes the onside kick. And this is going to be recovered by the hands team. And that should just about put a capper on this one. Now they're down big here in the 4th. They had to try the onside kick. Can't fault them for the effort at least.
No, you can't at all. And if nothing else, now you've put something that you're trying to practice, right, that you've worked on into a game situation, and now you can go back and dissect it. So if you need it again sometime, maybe you'll find a better way to do it. But, yeah, this game's pretty much done for them.
So this one a victory for the Las Vegas Raiders.
Now, I tell you what, I can't remember a defensive performance as good as this one. They seemingly forced turnover after turnover after turnover every time you turned around.
Yeah, you can just keep going with it, can't you? After turnover, after turnover. As this game unfolded,